What's going on, y'all? It's Just Chase here, back on Just Chase Gaming, and today, guys, we are going to be playing some Techopolis Skyblock version. So, guys, let's get straight into the video. Alright, guys, so we are going to start off this mod pack by going through some of the quests and trying to get a look to see how this mod pack is going to be. So I have my quest keybind on tab just because I like it. But yeah, so let's start with the welcome. Hello and welcome to Techopolis, a mod pack about automation and tech. Okay. Then dropping and throwing. Items can be dropped with Q, yeah, and hold Q will allow you to throw these items instead. Okay. The mod pack can be played in a skyblock mode. Right-clicking the item will allow you to change the game modes. Please note a world restart is required for this to take effect. This will only work if you selected world type skyblock in your world options. Okay. Okay, wait. So I guess I got to enable. So I just enabled skyblock mode. So I'm going to reset my world and I'll be right back. Alright, now we're back. So I'm guessing what that does is it changing the recipes that you need for this, because I'm guessing the regular and the skyblock have different like recipes. So let's keep on going. We have FTB Ultimine, which is the grave key can be held while mining to break up to 64 of these of the same block at once, handy for trees. And then we have, wait, let me accept that. Then we have FTB quests, which I don't really need since I'm doing this solo, but yeah, you can create a team. Emergency items, like if we like run out, like lose our sapling or something, up here, you can like click up here and like wait for a minute to get the Techopolis guidebook and the oak sapling, but we don't need that right now. And only Tinker's tools can be used. A comma can be used as a hoe and can also be used to collect leaves. So I'm guessing we don't have any other tools. Alright, and this is like one of the biggest parts of Techopolis, which I'll get into in a second, but I'm gonna read this. Ore spawns are completely different to normal Minecraft origin. Geologists will leave ore samples on the surface, the ground, somewhere below where you can find it. Also, ores can not be obtained through normal mining, but must use miner blocks. So this is gonna be a little bit different because we are on the skyblock. But I'll kind of get into that in just a second. But okay, let me do the last two quests. Hats. Press H for hats menu. Okay, and then tech bucks. Tech bucks can be used to buy items in the market. The market is a block that could be used to buy useful items and blocks. So that is all the information. So let's collect all of our rewards. You can use this button if this will go away. This button to collect all of your rewards. Alright, so now we have 9 tech bucks. That's what it was talking about. Now we have this. Oh, I can throw away that. We do not. Wait, if I hold Q, I can throw it. Oh, that's kind of cool. But yeah, alright. So let me just kind of go through what this kind of means, because I've been doing a little bit into this mod pack just to see exactly what it would be like. So if you look through here, there's tier 1, or like getting started, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, all of this. So each tier has its own techium, and the goal of the mod pack is to get this final techium. And then also what I've seen a lot of people do is automating each techium ingot, try to automate it fully. So if we look on how to make the final techium, it's 2 techium plates of each tier. So you have basic, advanced, elite, ultimate, nether, and techium with molten techium, which is you do melt one of these. But yeah, that's basically the goal. And each techium, if we look up techium ingot, each techium has like has its own recipe where you have to automate all these things so that you can get the techium. And as you can see here, each one progressively gets harder and harder. Like this one's using crystalline. Then ultimate gets even crazier. Atomic alloy, zinc plates, refined obsidian, yellow cake. And yeah, that's basically the goal of the mod pack. And as you get more and more Techium, you can unlock other mods. Like after tier 1, we have, or in tier 1, we have like Coke oven, like immersive engineering and Tinkers. And then this one, we get more into immersive, and then we can follow through into more like more and more mods. And then like tier 3, this is where we get storage and more thermal machines and things like that. But yeah, guys, let's get straight into this mod pack by doing what you do in every other skyblock, which is mine a tree. So let's use our ultimate key, right, like so. And luckily, we did get a sapling. So now what I am going to do is just spread out my platform just a tiny bit. Okay. And then do this again. So it is like, I forgot what this mod called. It's not twerk anymore, but it's like basically grow simulator. So it makes your tree grow. Let's do this again. There we go. Now what I am going to do is make a crafting table. Just for a second. Let me make the crafting station. Okay. So so we have to make the patterns. So let's do this. I'm gonna make a tinker station. Can I do that? Yeah. There we go. So yeah, let's for a second look at the basics. So this once you make some basic tinker's tool and leafy string, which is basically early game string. So what I am going to do is chop down a couple more trees, like crook the leaves. Wait, do we have crooks? Okay, never mind. I guess we don't have crooks. There's no X in high-low, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a few trees, expand my platform out a bit, and then we'll look over here and over here. But yeah, let me do that real quick. All right, now I just went in like a 3x3, like so. Then I'll have a little bit extra wood just so that we can quickly get through these next few things, which is going to be pretty simple. It's just getting basic tinker stuff and getting string. So I think what I'm going to do for now, I'll do it on like this side. I'll just do this, and then another thing, like with wood, it only gives you 2 planks instead of 4 in this thing. I'm gonna make 2 chests just for regular storage. So, and then I need to make a part chest and a tinker's chest. So let me look at that. And also just want to see, like, pickaxe. Yep, they got rid of all vanilla pickaxes. So yeah, you have to do tinkers. So let me look at chests. So I need the part tinker's chest and the part chest. Okay, both pretty simple. So I just need to make, let me just make a lot of that. I'm gonna need a lot more wood. Just realized. Let's make 1, 2. Part chest. Boom. I don't think I'm gonna use either of them because I never usually have extra parts. Like, let me just show you what the tinker's chest is. It's like this, but it only holds 16 stacks. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use either of them. But now I'm gonna make the part builder and the tinker station. Okay, yeah, so it's those recipes now. So let's do 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, actually. Now I'm gonna do this. Make tinker station, and then part builder, I think is this. Yep. Alright, now we have to make the wooden parts. So now I'm gonna do, I guess I'll just do this and this for now. Alright. And then I guess is there any way I'm probably gonna, oh, I caught that. I kinda want it to be symmetrical. There we go. Alright. So now let's just get a little bit more wood, because I forgot you need a bit more wood now, since it only gives you 2 per. Alright. And now let's go over here. So I think if I was looking through the quest, yeah, it gives you some parts for making some of this. Alright. So let me just make... Alright. So I need to make a wooden pickaxe, basically. So let me do this. Let's get all the stuff for a basic wooden pickaxe. So now if you come over here, pickaxe, wooden pickaxe. Now I need to make a comma. Let's just collect all my rewards. We need to make a wooden comma. I think I remember what that is. Let me just check. Sword blade, that. Alright. Might need more wood. Now that I look at it. Let's do over here, part builder. Let's grab small sword blade, tool handle, tool binding, and tool handle to make the wooden comma. Boom. So now the last thing is get string, and let me quickly show you guys this. So if you take a look, and let's just break this. If you take, I think it's in like this. No, that's the dirt. String is like that. So I want to get 12 of this so that I can make a basic bed. So I don't think you guys will hear me for that, but I'm gonna make a bed real quick. And like this, we have a bed. I'm going to place for now right here. So we finished the first basic chapter. Let's just collect those last 2 rewards. So now we have 23 tech bucks. So now the next thing, I want to get a little bit more string. Let me just go over here, pair this a little bit, because I want to like get more dirt around this. And then probably move it in a second. Okay, I guess that's normal. I didn't like just for this part, I just repaired it. Right. So if I break this, we'll have a little more wood. So now let's do this. Get 8 more pieces of dirt. I got it. Alright. So what I am going to do is I think I'm going to set mine up, at least for now. Let's set it up right over here. Yeah, I'll just do it right here for now. And then just put a line of wood around it. Probably 2 lines, actually. Let me just also extend this out. I'll just do this for now. Grow trees. Yeah, don't think we'll need any more string for now. So let me just... So now we can do this. So now we need to get into the next bit, which is where we're going to get into the miners. So actually, let me talk about that real quick. So, how you get ores in this mod pack is going to be a little bit different. So, what we're going to need to get, we're going to need to get one of these, or multiple of these miners right here. So, smooth stone, 2 pickaxe heads, and then there's these like binders, which is like charcoal glass. We have dirt and glass, and then we have wood and glass. So, not terrible, just need some glass, which we'll get into how to make in a second. So, what you do with like some of these ores, so if we look at Giala, whatever that mod's called. So like the first ones that we can get is coal, lapis, it's tin that we can get, and then also copper. Those are the first 4 that we can get. So what you do is actually kind of pretty cool is you set up a 3 by 3 by 3 blocks, so 27 ore, which you buy from the market, which is in the quest line. So you buy those ores with the tech bucks that we have, and you put the miner on top, and it will just infinitely mine that ore. So that's how you do ore gen in this game. And as you go up in tiers of miners, you can mine better ores, and the upgraded technium you get, the better ores you can buy. And that's basically how that works. So we're gonna work on getting the first tier of miners and getting those ores set up. So the next part we need to get into is this cobblestone generator over here, which I am going to upgrade because I was watching a video on this and I saw this cobblestone generator that System Collapse made, and I think I'm gonna go with that. So I'm just gonna grab a few pieces of cobble just so I can upgrade my pickaxe, and then just a couple of pieces of cobble that we need. Let's just get a couple more. This. Alright. Now if I go like this, let me grab the cobble out of there. So if I come over here and just make a pickaxe head, I can upgrade my pickaxe like so. And then if I remember correctly, I need 33 crafting tables, which is quite a bit. Yeah, so I don't even have enough right now. So let me do a bit more, what's called wood collecting, and I will be back. Alright, so I also expanded out the base just a tiny bit, just so this all match on both sides. And then over here is where I set up what the cobblestone gen is going to look like. So if you guys want to recreate this, it's just 5 right here. Then you go 1, then you make a 3x3, and then you go out and do it on all sides. So 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5. So just like this. So now what we're going to do is we need to first off do a couple things before we can even touch that, which requires us to get some clay. So to get clay, we need to get, we need to pulverize down dirt. So we can do that pretty easily. We just need to get some more leaves. So let's just do 2 these. So I should probably just make an axe, but I'll do that in a second. And then I'll get a few more. So I do want a little bit of clay. Let's just pop this in here. So let me just show you guys this. Because when you start the game, you start with a pulverizer or redstone furnace, and then do this. Start with some solar panels, a basic and a starter. This basic does 12 arithmetic, and these starters do 1. So we get 20 total. So if we look at this over here, these both use 20, so we can basically only use one of these at a time. And they will run fine. But that's also at the sun's peakness. So when the sun goes lower and lower, it makes less and less power. So that's another thing to keep in mind. So let's get this. Let's do that much dirt. And pulverize this down into clay so that we can make 2 buckets. Well, I guess really 3. Yeah, we'll make 3. Let me just grab this wood. Just grab these leaves. Make more leaves just in case we need them. Alright, now can I cook down these apples since I cooked apples? No. So, alright, now what we need to do, grab this clay, just for the quest, let's make a clay block, then break that back down, so that we can make our first clay bucket. So what we're going to do, smelt that down, let's make another clay bucket. Now I'll just wait for this last one. Another cool thing, which is a way to get lava, is if you smelt this bucket down again, it just gives you a bucket of lava, which is pretty cool. Now our last bucket. And this does take a hot second to do. This is almost done. Alright, so now I'm up here and I got my 2 buckets of water right from here. And also if you want to get lava, you can get it right here, but I'm just going to save that for now. And it's really easy to make these, like I showed before. Just put a bucket in the furnace. So now if I head back down here, okay, I just lost a little bit of that wood. Let's go ahead and sleep. Then we'll start right with the cobblestone generator. So what I'm going to quickly do, just so I don't have to go back up there, I'm just gonna make this real quick and just make a quick little water source. Boom. So that should be enough, and then let's just take some wood. And another mod, I didn't know if you guys know, that's in here is quartz. I'll show you guys that. So I can see like this bracket. That means you're going right under that block. So you just place blocks underneath now. And I'm just doing that, putting these blocks right here just so that the water doesn't just overflow. And like so. And now what we're gonna do is take some wood right here, 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 here. I'm going to place those. Then do this and this. I just made that water source just so I didn't have to go keep on going back up there. Then we put the lava right in the center. And this gives you an 8-block cobblestone generator. Now technically, because you only really need this until you can get like 125 to make a 5x5x5 block with a miner. So you technically could just grind it out right here. But I saw a video, System Collapse made this, and it just seemed like it'll be a lot easier. So that's why I went ahead and decided to do that. So now we can get into getting the sand that we need. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to sit here for a second and get some cobblestone. Then also what I'm going to do right now, before I even start grinding it out, is just put like this much right into here, because if you ground down cobblestone in the pulverizer, it gives you gravel and a chance for sand. If you put gravel back in the pulverizer, it gives you a chance for flint. So that's what I'm going to do, and what I'm also going to do is just create a output chest right here, like so, and then just have this output, and put the cobblestone in there. So I am going to start gathering some more cobblestone and let that run, and I'll be back. Now we have 12 pieces of sand, which is what we're going to need for our first bit. So now we completed sand, and now what we're going to do is smelt this down, because we need 12 glass for the first miner. And what we're going to do is a cool thing that you can do with the miner. Let me see if it shows up here. If you place it on top of grout, you can get gravel, clay, and sand, which is pretty cool. So I just gotta get 27 grout to make some, to automate sand, gravel, and clay, which will make making all the other miners, because it requires 12 glass per thing. So having glass or having sand automated will make that part easier. So that's what we're going to do first, so I'm gonna ground down some more gravel. Then I'm gonna have to smelt down some more, or grind down some more sand or dirt to get more clay. So also what I'm gonna do, I made an axe, but what I'm gonna do now is upgrade my comma to the next tier, or just upgrade it to stone. Let's make a stone small blade, so we can upgrade our comma just so comma, just so it has a little bit of durability. So I'm gonna do 5 by 5, not 5 by 5, but 5 saplings. So let's get this all together. So yeah, a lot of this is just gonna be me getting some saplings, creating it into dirt, like so, grounding this dirt down to get clay, so that I can get my 27 grout. So I'm going to just do all that to get the clay, ground this down to get gravel, and then also get sand, because I think to make grout, it's just 1 clay, 1 grout. So I need it basically to make 18 recipes, or not 18, but so 28, 14 recipes, so 14 sand, 14 gravel, and 14 clay. So I'll do that real quick, and I will be back. Alright, so now we got the last bit of clay done, and I'm cooking up some smooth stone. Yep, done right here. And then let me get my charcoal back up and going. So now we can make our grout 28. And now what we can do is we can make our first miner. So if we go back to our quest book on mining, we can check off this. This is just saying different fighters can be used to find different types of ores, not useful in Skyblock yet. So let's check that. And now we can make these miners, or these finders. So the gem finder, make one of those. The metal finder, which we can use dirt for the metal finder. And then we have the mineral finder, which we can use a piece of charcoal. That's why I have some smelted down. Which is why we need the 12 glass. And then and I believe there's a recipe yet where you can make it inside of your crafting table. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's a lot easier. And plus cobblestone is pretty easy to get. And now we have our first miner. So now if we go over to miner tier 1, this is where it shows you can put grout like so, which is what we're about to do. And then this is where I said tin, copper, coal, lapis, and then stone. You can put cobblestone, which is why I said this cobblestone generator is going to be useless soon, because we can just set up a stone generator with a 5 by 5 by 5. But yeah, so this is what I want to finish by the end of this episode. So if we go ahead, let me just set this grout one up real quick. So if we go 1, 2, 3, then we go boom, boom, boom. And then now we just put the miner on top, just like that. And without power, it will just run. And you can eventually put techam ingots in this slot to make it faster. But just like that, you see, we just got a piece of gravel. So now this combined with it just manually putting in like cobblestone just like this will hopefully make it so we can get the other. So if it costs 12 per, and I want to get the cobblestone one, I'll get the stone one eventually, just not right now because I don't feel like smelting that on that stone. Maybe do that next episode. So I want to get tin, copper, lapis, coal, and cobblestone. So that's 5 more miners. So that's 48 more glass. So with doing manual grinding down in this, hopefully it shouldn't take too long. So yeah, I am just going to start manually putting some cobblestone in the pulverizer and also just letting this run. And I'm gonna get the next bit of glass that we need. Alright, so after a little bit of work, I did set up this. So I just made a box around. So this is the 5x5 for cobblestone, which I'll be doing today. A 5x5 for stone, which I won't be doing today. And then 1, 2, 3 more boxes. And I think I actually might need one more layer. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I do need one more box, which is not bad at all. So let me just go out 2 more. Let me set up one more box. And then go 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. There we go. Set up. And this is how I think I'm gonna do it from now on. I'm just gonna have a long row of just all the miners. Alright, so my glass in here should be done. Glass in here. So now we're to pivot over a little bit so that we can get the marketplace, which is pretty easy. I think we have everything on us to make the market. Oh, we just need 2 pieces of stone, it looks like. Let me just do this. Oh, forgot to mention that. I did make this jumbo furnace. It's literally just a 3x3x3 furnace. It was a quest that I saw, and I was like, let me just do that real quick. Yeah, placing a 3x3 block of furnaces will create a jumbo furnace. So eventually, when you get, not really even later, but like once we get Techium, if it was like right over here, you can get these. I don't even know how to say these, but you just make them by putting heaters and a piece of Techium. So every one of these that you have, and it makes it so like if you have 8 of these inside right here, it'll make it so you smelt 8 at a time, and you can put up to a stack. So basically, you can make this furnace smelt a stack of items at a time, which is going to be very powerful for like early mid game, which is pretty cool. But anyway, so we got that 2 pieces of stone. We can now make the market. Now let's put this right over here. So this is where we're going to need to buy the different ores. So we need to buy copper, coal, tin, lapis. Alright. Let's go to, where's ores? Coal. Let's put coal in there. Lapis. Copper. And let's go tin. Boom. That was pretty much all of our bucks that we have. But let's go ahead and set these babies up. So let's just go like this. Go down like that. Or actually, you don't even need to do that. So you do 1, 2, 3. Gotta be very careful because I don't want to mess this up. Because if I mess this up, I have to buy a whole new set of it, which would not be fun. And then lapis. Let's do over here. 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, I just realized I made this box 1 too big. Boom. Let's just fix that real quick. Easy fix. Then 1, 1. And probably after we get our first piece of Techium, I'll actually do some base work. Like, I'm no builder, but I can do a little something just to make it not look so terrible. And then the last one right here. Boom, 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 boom. Was that all? Oh, wow, my wall broke perfectly. Oh, and then I need to set up the cobblestone one. So let me go ahead, and I got a bit more cobblestone because you need like 125 for a 5x5x5. Can I sleep, please? So I don't really like working at night. Eat some apples because it's really the only food things we have. And let's set up the cobblestone. So this one's gonna be a little bit trickier. So let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3. Let me just go down like this. 4, 5. So let's do this. First get like a wall for the 5x5. Does this do 5x5? Alright, and that right there is a 5x5. So now if I do, let me do the bottom section first, so because I can actually see that. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do is just do this temporarily, so I can go down one, do that, 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 then let's break this for a second just so I can see this clearly, because I want to make sure I do this right. Then, boom, 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 and yep, that looks about right. 5x5 cobblestone. So now I can make, how many of these do I need? So if I need 5 more miners, I need 10 more of these. Boom. I already made the smooth stone. So now I'm gonna empty my inventory a tiny bit. Because now what I need to do, I need to make the binders. I need to make 5 of each. So let me just make some more dirt. Perfect. 5 more. So 5 more metal finders. 5 more gem finders. And then put that away. 5 more of these. Oh, I need to grab some of the glass from... How am I short on glass? Most likely did. So 1, 2. Do I need just a little bit more glass? Thought I did my math right, but I must be a little short. Yeah. Okay. So let me just get a few more pieces of glass and I'll be right back. Alright, I have enough glass. I don't know how I got the math wrong there. Let me just grab a little bit more charcoal. Like so. And just make 2 more of these. Now we can make the miners. Like so. It looks like there's not, those things can't like mass craft. Now I'm down a mineral finder. Okay, just grab this. Boom. Now we have 5 of these, so pop that there. That works. Pop that there. That's working. Pop that there. That's working. Boom. That's working. And moment of truth. Let's see if I set this one up right. Uh-oh. Alright, let me quickly see what the problem is. Okay, so, dumbly me, one thing I did not realize, which is why I probably should have read the whole thing, is that you actually need to make a stone miner, which is just this. So if we use uses on this, it's just 8 stone around there. So let me do this. Just get some stone going. Put a little bit in here. Can't believe I did not realize that. But yeah, other than that, all the other miners look all making all this coal. This has been running for a second now. Now we got copper going, tin going, lapis. So in the next episode, we are going to be working on getting the first basic tachyon. So yeah, so it looks like we'll be getting treated wood, generators, all that. So yeah, next episode is going to be a blast, but yeah, let's get this over here. The stone. Can't believe I did not realize that. You actually need a stone generator or a stone miner. I was about to say, I thought I made it right and I like mined it up and did it over again and it was all good. So if I put that on top, now it should work. Let me see. Am I missing something? Tier 1. Stone miners can also be used in various 5x5 areas of the same type and generate stones. The stone miner requires a small amount of power. Okay. So it looks like we won't be having this up quite yet. But that will also be something we can get next episode, because it looks like we can get a basic generator, which is something we're going to get into. So getting basic power for this won't be hard at all. Yeah, guys, we did quite a bit today. We got our miner set up and got through the basics of Techopolis. So guys, if you like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the like button down below, guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye now.